Welcome back, MVP Road Car family. Today we've got something truly special to dive into, and I know a lot of you have been waiting for this one. The 2026 Chevrolet Camaro SS, a car that carries a legacy, a reputation, and a whole lot of expectation. Chevy has made sure to bring the Camaro into the future while keeping its raw muscle car DNA alive. Let's break this down from the outside in, from the looks to the guts, to the way it moves, and finally what it's going to cost you to put one of these beasts in your garage. First impressions matter, and the moment you set eyes on the 2026 Camaro SS, you know Chevy wanted to turn heads. The exterior is sharp, aggressive, and athletic, but it's not overdone. The design team has refined the Camaro's muscle-bound stance, with sharper lines that almost slice through the air. The front fascia is completely reworked, featuring a slimmer grille that still carries that bold Chevy body right at the center. The LED headlights are sleeker and more menacing, with a daytime running light signature that immediately screams performance. The hood comes with functional vents, not just for looks but to keep that V8 breathing freely and cool when you push it to its limits. Walk around the side and the proportions are unmistakably Camaro. Long hood, short deck, wide hips. The car sits slower and wider than before, giving it a planted look that makes it feel like it's hugging the road even when standing still. New 20-inch forged wheels come standard, but Chevy gives you options to go even bigger with lightweight performance wheels for those who want every ounce of advantage. Around the back, the quad exhaust tips are integrated cleanly into a revised bumper, and the taillights have a 3D LED signature that looks futuristic but still pays homage to the Camaro's past generations. You've also got the option for a subtle lip spoiler or more aggressive wing, depending on how bold you want to go. Overall, the exterior makes it clear that this is a muscle car reborn for 2026. But not stuck in the past. Now let's slip inside, because Chevy has taken the Camaro's interior to a whole new level. Step in and the first thing you notice is how much more premium it feels compared to earlier models. The cabin has always been driver-focused, but this time around, it's more high-tech, more comfortable, and more refined. You're greeted by a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster, customizable to show you everything from classic gauges to performance data to navigation right in front of you. In the center, a massive 15-inch touchscreen dominates the dashboard, running Chevrolet's latest infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. But it's not just about screens and software. The materials have been upgraded significantly. You've got soft touch surfaces, contrast stitching, and available suede and carbon fiber trims that make the cabin feel sporty and upscale at the same time. The flat-bottom steering wheel is wrapped in leather or Alcantara depending on the package you choose, and behind it you get paddle shifters that feel solid and responsive. The seats are another highlight. Standard sport buckets offer excellent bolstering for spirited drives, while optional recrews are available for those who plan to spend weekends at the track. Heated and ventilated functions are available too, which means comfort hasn't been sacrificed for performance. In terms of space, it's still a Camaro, so rear seats are more symbolic than practical, but up front, driver and passenger have plenty of room. Chevy has also added more clever storage solutions, better cup holders, and a more usable trunk space than before, which makes this Camaro just a bit easier to live with daily. You've even got an upgraded Bose premium audio system that delivers crisp, punchy sound if you ever decide to turn off that V8 symphony under the hood, though let's be honest, that won't happen often. Speaking of that engine, let's talk performance, because this is where the Camaro SS truly shines. Under the hood, the 2026 SS carries a naturally aspirated 6.2-liter V8, now refined and tuned to deliver around 475 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. Chevy has managed to squeeze more efficiency and more responsiveness out of this engine, and the result is brutal acceleration combined with smoother power delivery. 0 to 60 comes in just under 4 seconds, and the car pulls hard all the way through the rev range. buyers get the choice between a 6-speed manual transmission for purists who still love rowing their own gears, or a 10-speed automatic that's lightning fast and smart enough to anticipate your moves. Either way, the Camaro SS feels alive in your hands. The steering is sharper. The suspension has been retuned for 2026 with adaptive dampers that balance comfort on the street and stiffness on the track, and the Brembo brakes deliver massive stopping power. This is a car that feels like it belongs on both the drag strip and the twisty back roads. Chevy has also invested heavily in technology to make sure the performance isn't just about brute force. You've got selectable drive modes ranging from tour to sport to track, each adjusting throttle response, steering weight, suspension damping, and even exhaust sound. There's also a launch control system for the drag racing fans, and an electronic limited slip differential that keeps power planted when cornering hard. For the tech-savvy driver, Chevy includes a performance data recorder that uses onboard cameras and telemetry to capture your laps, so you can analyze and improve your driving like a pro. Now, of course, one of the biggest questions people always ask is how much is all this going to cost? Chevy has positioned the 2026 Camaro SS competitively, starting around $48,000 for the base model. Considering the performance, tech, and design improvements, that's impressive value. Of course, once you start adding options like the upgraded Recaro seats, the premium sound system, the carbon fiber package, and track-focused upgrades, you could push the price closer to $60,000. But even at that point, you're still looking at a car that competes with much more expensive European performance coupes, and with the Camaro's reputation and heritage, you're buying into more than just numbers, you're buying into an icon. To wrap it all up, the 2026 Chevrolet Camaro SS is proof that the muscle car isn't dead, it's evolving. Chevy has managed to create a car that looks aggressive, feels premium inside, and delivers thrilling performance without losing the raw character that made the Camaro a legend. For those who want a daily driver with an edge, or a weekend warrior that can tear up a track, this car delivers on both fronts. It's stylish, it's powerful, it's advanced, and most importantly, it's still a Camaro through and through. So if you're in the market for a sports car that brings together heritage and modern innovation, the 2026 Camaro SS is absolutely worth a test drive. Let me know what you think of Chevy's latest muscle machine down in the comments. Would you take this over a Mustang GT or a Dodge Challenger if you had the choice? And as always, if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future reviews. Thanks for riding along with me, and I'll see you on the next road test.